here we are. Welcome to the stream. Of course, as you'd expect, we have Dan here with us as well. And the person who actually helped out make it so that way I have a StreamYard that can do a bit more. We have a Dr. Jekyll. So, hello, everyone.
What's up, everybody?
Dan was just telling me about what he's working on, so I'll go ahead and let him repeat himself.
Yeah. Nope. I actually was earlier today while we were enjoying my stream. I had decided to reprint this since the carbon fiber was printing nicely after a day and a half now of baking. The first layer there is looking okay. There's a little bit of an issue, but for me it's good enough. It's this right here that I always love. I always love the lack of layer lines, and I wish that my camera was better, but it is not. So I just love the lack of layer lines, how amazing this stuff prints and how well it just bonds. So anyway, I figured since I printed the screen or the cover for the screen, and I'd already put one on that I printed in PLA, I'd just swap it out. And it's silly. I should wait because I have another screen coming, but I'm also impatient and I want to see it on the printer. So it's going on the printer.
I can completely understand that. I still need to reprint the mounting plate for the Hemera on the Ender extender because it's still the BL Touch one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I really do have to comment because I've been fighting like all hell to get that guy right there to come hang out on a stream. And then here you are. You're just like, hey, come hang out and stream. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to come hang out and stream. And then what do I see? I see there's a Dr. Jekyll hanging out and stream. Like, what the hell?
And we have another D name that I have to give major kudos to.
Hello, Miss Devin.
Hey. Miss Devin here has been the fantastic person working on our new way of scheduling and letting people know what's going on.
Okay, it wasn't just me. It was also Tim.
Yes, it was.
You have been putting in the clicky hours.
Tim and I were both up till about 4 a.m. working on the site last night.
Wow. Well, then I apologize. I do need to make sure I give Tim credit to it as well.
Yeah.
More than just the fact he's the host.
Yeah, no, we designed the logo last night. We decided colors. Yeah. The banner.
I know. I saw it. I'm just
logo. Cool.
I'm just being silly. I'm trying to entice people to go look.
The book with the thing is the logo. Dr. Jekyll, you are one of our maker friends. I need to send you a bio invite.
Yes.
And I just dropped the link to the site that we were talking about.
Dr. Jekyll, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
Twitter's fine.
Okay.
Twitter. Message him on the Twitters.
I will message you on the Twitters. If you will take the 3 seconds it takes to fill that form out, that would be awesome.
Rotate. There, now I can see people. I had to rotate.
And if you want, I can update it live on stream.
So just to say hello to the people out there, I don't know if they're still around, but hi, Vince, SPC3D, and Chris, whose last name I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, and Michael Cassell.
Gulata.
And Non-Fam.
And Non-Fam, yes. It's Gulata. And if he tells you otherwise, just tell him it's Gulata.
So one of the other things, but I don't see him around at the moment, was Jordan, Monkey, shared out this nice little spool design. And I went ahead and printed one using 3D Fuel Pro PLA's Iron Red. And basically how it works, this is the Green Gate Green, PETG. You just slip the filament into the notches, and then if it's not tight enough, you can pop these out a notch at a time to make it tighter.
Oh, cool.
And it's also got little holes down the side that you can. You're not going to be able to really see that on my camera, unfortunately. that you can shove the tip of the filament in when it's not actually in use.
So speaking of 3D fuel, I just got 2 rolls in today.
Nice. You got the Pro PLA, I'm hoping?
Yep. Got bubblegum pink and pistachio green.
I don't know if I have a pistachio green.
Well, I don't really need pistachio green for anything, but it was worth buying another spool for getting the free shipping.
There we go.
For a discount?
Free shipping. And I don't have any filament that looks like pistachio green, so now we have pistachio green.
Yeah. With them, if you use, if you get at least 2 spools worth, you're probably going to get free shipping as well.
Gavin. You're nervous. You're nervous tapping.
Am I?
Oh, no, that's me. That might be me.
Oh, okay, never mind. That was Jekyll. Then in that case, then
No, my keyboard's a little loud, but
no, there was some clicking and clacking, but there was also, it sounded like there was some like going to the beat kind of a thing going on there.
Oh, do I really knock on things that often?
I don't know. Was it you? If it was you, then yes,
Maybe.
you do.
Maybe.
We often have to remind you, Miss Devon. You know, this is you're still awesome, and we still love you for all the hard work that you put in. But every now and then, we have to remind you that sometimes your fidgeting gets the best of you, and you're like, you won't realize it. You won't realize it, but it's okay. We just like to remind you that sometimes you're knocking on stuff.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold the filament.
I no longer have an answer to this question since I now work in mobile device management. And rooting is not allowed in our environment.
It's rootable and good hardware.
What is rootable and good? Well, there's always your standard Nexus. You're not Nexus. See, here I am showing age. Your standard Google stuff is always a good one. The OnePlus series is always a good phone because they always are open source, and they also will allow you to always allow you to install a boot. Well, not necessarily a bootloader because there isn't really an issue with that. It's more of a just install whatever flavor you want to install. They don't care.
Yep.
Because they tell you, Huawei or.
Can you buy Huawei in the US anymore?
I would stay away from Huawei.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're willing to fight with some of the carriers for certain bands that you may not get, you can always look at overseas phones, like overseas variants of like the Samsung stuff, because it'll have the Exynos processor instead of the Snapdragon. So that will give you more freedom for doing routing because the Exynos stuff doesn't have the same issue. And I do apologize for my banging and that, but I'm trying to get a screw to pop out of a hole.
Kind of bummed I missed your stream with Joel.
Well, that again is one of those weird things that just happens. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why, but it's awesome, and I enjoy it. Oh, there's Bob. Hi, Bob.
Hello.
Oh, it's Bob. Did you get my Twitter DM, Bob?
Hey, Reynolds. Hey, Viking.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
What am I looking for, Devin?
You are looking for a link in your Twitter DM that happened around 4 a.m.
Yeah. Around 4 a.m. saying, Bob, please give me all of your information so that I can update you on our site.
Yes. That I got.
Yeah. If you could do that as soon as possible, that'd be awesome.
Oh, sure.
She's farming data points, Bob.
I am farming data points, and I want to add more content.
Yes.
So you're why all the blue people can't talk on Twitter anymore?
No. I had nothing to do with that. I am not that important.
But I'm busy downloading files.
It takes like 2 minutes.
But I want to print my Batmobile.
Oh, start your Batmobile and then do it.
So what I'm setting up myself to print over here is another one of those spool holders.
That's another thing I was going to print.
So as most of you know, I have my 2 Chimeras, and both of them came in the box that says Hermes. Well, today I had one arrive that actually says Chimera.
Cool. Saw a couple of those.
Yeah,
Recently.
keep rubbing that in, buddy. Just keep rubbing that in.
Well, I got to get up to the point where I can build my tool changer, because that is my goal. Jekyll's got a hot mic. Weird. And we lost Devin. Oh, hey, Llama.
And Viking.
Yeah, I'm surprised Viking's not in here. Normally he is. But, normally he is.
I'm sure he will be at some point. He's probably got a good reason why he is not. And
well, I am going to be trying to keep this to about an hour at most. Not just because of, my normal, I'm hitting my pumpkin hour already, but today's actually my wife's birthday.
Oh, well then, happy birthday to your wife. You got to hang out with Joel today.
And I am letting her right now play Tetris.
Yes, of course.
Because she loves the game. And
happy wife, happy life, especially on her birthday. Yes.
Why do I have a feeling this is not working?
It's there we go. I just love this stuff, man. I'm so glad that I took Mr. Warcocky's advice and bought this stuff. I see me buying much, much more of it as time allows. However, I have to get my fluorescent brown, so it better show up on the website. If you see this, Mr. Randolph, fluorescent brown better make its way to the website. Yes, we need our fluorescent brown. Does anyone agree?
No.
You don't want fluorescent brown? It looks
not really.
Nice.
I try to only buy the colors I actually want to print in.
You don't want to print in a brown that turns orange? I mean, that's pretty much all it is. It's a brown that turns orange. Bob, did you have a good day at work? I'm not going personal. I just kind of curious.
I will take that as a no.
Disgruntled employees?
No, just the first half of every month is always a pain.
Oh, well, I do apologize then for bringing it up, sir. I will no longer talk about that. Side note, I don't have to work tomorrow, and for some reason, my superintendent wants me to work on Friday, even though there's going to be no power. I was guaranteed by the construction guys for the entire day. So I don't understand how the IT guy is going to get any IT work done with no power.
Maybe the whole not working thing isn't such a good deal.
The not working? No. I'm going to go into work, and I'm going to stand around and figure out what I'm going to do, I guess. That's what's going to happen. But I'm actually working this weekend anyway. I'm already working. I'm going to work Saturday and Sunday to make up for the fact that I'm not able to work.
I saw you were home fairly early today.
Yeah, I got home early because, again, the power was out. And I did a bunch of stuff that I could do with no power, like moving some equipment around and things like that, getting it ready for when the power comes on so I can do what I need to do with it.
So I just broke the package. That's what that matte filament looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on.
From what I can see from the little... Nice. It's got a little bit...
And that's the stuff that comes in that really nice packaging.
Yeah. The stuff that Chris hates me for.
I'm actually thinking of subscribing to one of their boxes.
Nice.
That graph milk, yeah, that stuff is just... Yeah, Uncle Jesse used that.
Is it matte or is it matte?
I haven't printed with it yet, so I just opened the plastic. So until it's actually out of the extruder, who knows?
Yeah. I was going to say Uncle Jesse was using it and or had shown it off on what mask did he print with that? Was it the Black Panther mask?
Yes, I think it was.
It was either, or well, no, it was. Dang it! Somebody please help me out here. It was the.
He got himself all dressed up in a suit for it. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it was. It was a skull, if I remember. It wasn't like a skull mask.
The character's name, I think, is Black Mask.
Might be Black Mask. Yes. Okay. But yeah, that would be what I was thinking of. Yes. And it was a very gorgeous looking color on that mask. So I'm sure.
Yes, it was Black Mask from Birds of Prey.
Yeah. There you go.
I just found the video for it. And even though I highly doubt he'll ever show up at one of my streams,
Hit him up.
that's the video.
Hey, you never know. You might be able to get him. You gotta keep just throwing it out there, man. Throw the feelers out there and hope that one of the guys who are a little bit farther up the food chain are like, yeah, I'll come hang out. I mean, that's kind of how things happen.
Yep.
They can't find you if you don't brag about, or if you don't let them know you're there. You know.
See, we are live with Dr. Jekyll, Dirtbag Dan.
Ooh.
Yep, you know it.
I don't know Bob's Twitter handle.
Bob's name is Bob's Twitter handle.
Yes, it's Bob.
That would be nice. Unfortunately, I didn't get it quite early enough for just Bob.
So what is it again?
Bob Carnes.
Yes.
Ah, there you are.
Yes,
I am there.
The man. He is the man, the myth, the legend, the Bob Carnes.
Oof.
I see that we have a Renee Carnes in chat tonight too.
Yes, and she says that she didn't even bother asking how his day was.
By the way, Renee, I hope that the email you got earlier. I hope.
I showed her the string from us.
Okay, yeah. As long as she's thumbs up with me, we're still good.
Yeah.
I don't want her to wish me death and dismemberment.
Nope. She thinks you're silly.
I know. I cannot help it. I have one of those weird things about me where the dingbat is strong with me. Let's just put it that way.
Well, yes. Okay, Llama, you are correct. The dirtbag does sound like he's a bad person. He's not. But I ended up saying dirtbag because what my brain wants to say is douchebag. But
yes. You got to remember, several people have dubbed me douchebag, and some people have called me dirtbag and dingbat, and
but none of them are actually. Well,
none of them
to
are
my
far
knowledge.
off. None of them are far off from the truth, people. Don't let anyone lie to you.
And
if you
I know
haven't
we're already more than 15 minutes in, but I forgot to do the disclaimer. This is not a stream for children, people. If you let your children watch me on YouTube, you've got bigger issues.
No disagreement there. So Dr. Jekyll, since you're on this side of the camera or on this side of the screen for once in my history, how you doing?
Special.
Yeah, how are you doing? Let me hear some Dr. Jekyll.
I'm surviving. I'm doing pretty good. All things considered, I'm doing pretty well. So
Good. It's nice to see the face and get the beard that, I think you could probably give Mr. Warkaki a run for his money with the lush beard thing you got going on.
I don't know. He's got a pretty impressive one, and kind of strive for that.
You got that. You kind of got that scruffy working man, and he's got that. It looks like he may spend a little more time doing this with his. I'm just throwing it out there. I might be wrong. Somebody might be offended, and if I offended people who brush their beards, I apologize.
It's part of the maintenance, man.
I did not mean to offend the beard brushers.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna like that better. I am. Yes, I know. There's always that whole "Where's Mr. Hyde?"
Let's print a gnome.
Yes, let us.
And yes, Viking should be offended because he's another one of the bearded ones.
Yes, yes, he is. But you know what? He's not here to defend himself. He can be offended, but he's not here to defend. Wink, wink, hint, hint. There's a link in the thing there, Viking. Bring your luscious little Viking beard on stream. Come on. What do you guys think? Should I, since I'm going all out, should I use the carbon fiber PETG and print a awesome little knob, or should I just use the lovely knob that came with it?
The only reason why I would say to use the lovely knob is to have the color contrast.
Yeah,
if you're in a darker room, you need to be able to see that knob.
I was thinking of printing actually either the carbon fiber or maybe even I have some glow in the dark.
Yeah,
maybe I
That'll work.
Maybe I could throw down some glow in the dark on it. You know, just a thought.
And now I want to print one of these spool holders in glow in the dark.
Yeah, so that at night when it's on top, you can see it go round and round.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, I actually like that idea. I've been meaning to print more with the glow in the dark. However, currently I've got another 11 hours worth of baking the black carbon fiber PETG in the eSun Firebox, as people like to call them. Instead of the E-box, we call them the Firebox apparently. But mine thankfully has been working well, so I cannot complain.
So apparently you've offended enough people with beards that they're going to now start joining.
Yeah. Now the beard gang is all like coming out to like throw down.
Yep.
Hey, however, I gotta say, you know, Devin doesn't have a beard,
at work too.
and I don't really have a beard. I just have the goatee, and it's not even really like a real goatee. It's like the poor man's goatee. So like I'm jealous of everybody with a beard, like with real facial hair.
Well,
like,
Dan, you go for tea. I'm going to stick with coffee.
So what are you working on there, Mike?
Banners.
making some banners.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow.
He is a busy man. Look at him go. He's a slicing and a dicing there. And I do apologize if my dog barking gets to be too much. I can shut myself up for a little while, and you guys don't have to worry. He's mad because it's raining, and he has to be in his kennel right now. So he's in his kennel. It's raining outside, and if we let him outside, usually the rain is when he catches the bunnies and he catches the squirrels that run through the yard, because for some reason the rain slows them down enough that he can catch them. And then I look outside and I watch him fling his new furry toy across the yard and then go get it and then fling it back across the yard. So,
What kind of dog is it?
he's a blue heeler. Yeah, he's a blue heeler. He's kind of a jerk, but he's
Like
still a
they
good
should be.
dog.
They are
Yeah.
a cattle dog after all.
Yeah, cattle dogs really only know one speed, and it's go. And they just
They know two.
Oh yeah, they know go and they know sleep.
Yep.
It's go and sleep. Like when I get, like I said, we keep talking in the future here, but when I get that office finally done, you guys will see much more of him. I promise. Few people today did get to see him, but
What's the dog's name?
Chewbacca.
Nice.
We call him Chewie because it's just easier. It's like Star Wars. We gotta call him Chewie.
I'm chuckling because one
How
of
many-
our puppy family,
Yeah.
she has two Samoyeds, and one of them is named Chewie, and the other one is named Han.
Nice.
Nice.
And Mira, is actually part of that same litter, the Star Wars litter. Mira.
Yes. Nice.
Page.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because he came from a litter of dogs that were all Star Wars named pups as well. So there was Han, Chewie, there was a Leia, there was
There was. That's how you got puppies.
Well, yeah.
As long as it wasn't a Luke and a Leia.
Yeah. No. Actually, no, it was I'm trying to remember here. I feel so bad right now. It wasn't Luke and Leia. It was it would have been Luke and Padme, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was son got a hold of mommy, and he was the result. Him and
A little
his
too much Oedipus in that family.
Yeah, I kind of realized that he's a little extra special because like the whole dog breeding, cat breeding thing are a little bit different when it comes to the whole like how close the bloodline can be.
Yep. Inbreeding in dogs is not necessarily a bad thing as long as you're doing health testing.
Yes. Well, he's still a good dog. He's just
My wife could go on for hours about this subject. Oh, actually, days.
Yeah.
um,
And I'll say I'd probably be one of the very few that would understand it too. Because we do all of the same kind of testing and everything with the Shilohs.
Yep.
It's ridiculous what they go through.
Yeah, we actually are adding some testing because we found in some of the European bloodlines, we're getting more cataracts issues.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make sure that we head that off before it becomes an issue here in America.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to talk about dog breeding.
We could talk about. I filled out your form, Devin. Get off my back.
I know. I'm adding it right now.
Same.
Okay. Now next, if there's ever an ERF or whatever where these two are together, he has to give her a piggyback ride.
Okay.
Anyways, so, and as most of you already know, my other project I'm working on is this thing. Today is going to be wiring.
wiring is a good thing.
Except for I have not printed the case for the new board yet.
Well, yeah, I'm in the same boat actually. I haven't printed the. I know what board I've got now. I will throw a little shout out, Mr. Riley. Thank you very much. But I know which board I got.
Dr. Jekyll, why do you refer to yourself as Dr. Jekyll?
Way back when multiplayer games first started coming up, wanted to create a username that was dark, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That was just the first thing that came to mind.
Okay. Zolan, pull me. I need to do a dinner order.
What?
Pull me out of stream. I need to order groceries real quick.
Okay. So, what are you working on there, Bob?
I was just looking at these files to print Batmobile body for my Open F1 RC car.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's why you opened up the...
That would be a thing.
Dan, which version of the hypercube is that?
Oh, I'm not muted. I went to go unmute myself, and I'm not muted. I thought I was muted, so I'm sitting here talking like for nothing. No, it's the Hypercube 300. Yeah, nothing super special, just a standard Hypercube. But I did change a couple things on it. I made it out of 2040 instead of 2020. And other than that, there's really not too much more I can say. It's got some not some, but a lot of parts off of a.
Hey, Canadian maker. Here.
X1. Here you go. Sidewinder X1. So I cannibalized that for motors and lead screws and things like that, and was, if need be, going to use some of the extrusion if need be, but I broke down and bought new because it was black extrusion that was going to go along with the silver frame. So I was like, nah, we'll just go with all silver.
Hey, Ron, you should, one, join the stream, two, fill out the link I sent you.
Right. I think he just left.
Yeah, I said BBL.
I'm excited about this form, Devin.
Because
points,
the
Bob.
site
Data
will look better when we have more content.
But what
Yes.
site are we talking about?
The one I
data.
linked earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
See, I
one that's
wasn't
going
here
across the marquee.
Oh,
at
was
the
Bob
bottom.
not in that stream?
Nope.
It's in the
No,
marquee.
I linked
at
it
the
in this
bottom there,
one.
Bob. Yeah, it's themakerguide.club. It's going
No,
to be
I thought Bob was in the stream where this whole thing originated.
No.
I think
Apparently
he
not.
just left at that point.
Yeah. But it is the makerguide.club. It is a TV guide, but for makers, so that we can post, like if we're going to put a video up on a certain day, or if we're going to stream, we can post on a calendar what days we're doing that, what time we're doing that, and then people can go to one place to try and find us all, as well as other makers in the community, not just 3D printers. So people into textiles, blacksmithing, things like that.
It's also a way for us to know if we're stepping on anybody else's toes.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah,
as an
help us.
example, I really want to support Jim at the Edge of Tech. So if he's doing a live stream, I want to make sure I'm not doing one.
Yeah, it's kind of a way to kind of help the community, not screw the community, so to speak, without being mean. Yeah.
But then if Chris Riley's streaming, I can go ahead and spin mine up. Anyways.
Yeah, because Chris has got enough.
Oh, we got Mr. Blue Tape.
Uh-oh.
Nope, tonight I'm just a llama.
He's just a llama tonight. He's just a banana llama.
Yeah. So how'd your stump burning go?
I didn't. I got all sweaty and hot from moving the wood down there and putting rocks around the stove, putting it all up, and I said, screw it. Too hot and sweaty out to start a fire and stand around and get hot and sweaty. So my neighbor was driving by and they're like, you know what? If you want to do it tomorrow, we'll hang out with you tomorrow. So I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Nice. So you're gonna stream from the fire tomorrow then?
Maybe possibly. It's not too freaking hot. Although now it's kind of cooled off. Before it was 75, now it's only 69 degrees.
75 is cold.
75 is screaming hot.
It's 110 in Texas.
Yeah,
75
that's why I don't live in Texas.
Yeah. It's
75
84
is
here
like
right
mine.
now.
I am comfortable at 60, 65 degrees. That is
Agreed.
my key temperature.
Depends if it's sunny or not.
Comfortable in like 95, 100.
No.
I sleep best at like 45. If the window's open and it's 45 degrees, I'm happy and sleeping. And then I get up, I want it to warm up to about 60, 65 if I got to work. It can go up to 70 if I can just lounge and do nothing all day. But
We keep our house at 68.
I sweat way too much for 7-degree temperatures. Anything over 70, I'm miserable.
Yep.
Yeah. To me, it depends if it's sunny or not.
Yeah, honestly, when it's sunny,
Overcast.
it doesn't bother me as much when it's sunny because the sun dries you out some. I have hypo, whatever they call it. I sweat really badly when it like dries out. I can literally on a hot summer day, I could lose 5 pounds just sitting out in the sun, just sweating. Ridiculous.
Where you at, Lama?
Connecticut. But it's really fucking humid right here too because I'm right on the shore.
It is currently 104, feels like 111.
Made up numbers.
No.
And yet
That's not real.
I don't give a shit.
That's not real temperatures. You're lying.
A few days ago, it was only 97 here, but it was 125 on the heat index.
So
there.
Had that
I
shit.
come visit you.
I have zero desire for that.
You're only like 3 hours north of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss Alaska. I miss my negative 30 in the winter.
Yeah, it's a little too cold even for me. I don't mind like really cold, like 0, 10 below, if there's no wind.
Oh,
If it's dead air and it's like degrees out, I can go out in shorts and a t-shirt.
I apologize.
Well,
I only just noticed that comment. Apparently, Bob is supposed to be working on something.
Oh,
Damn it. She outed you.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit. I got a print on the printer. I'll print it. It's curled because I didn't. Well,
Hey Dan,
not really important.
what brand of cat food do you feed your herd of cats?
Usually Iams, which is expensive. So it's either Iams or if it's one of those like we're in a pinch and we can't get the Iams type of thing, we'll do like the 9 Lives or whatever. We try not to do that often, and when we do, we try to, if we know we're getting low, we'll try to do the mix so that
Yeah.
we have less of a digestive issue. Because if we do the straight change,
Yeah.
we all know what happens if you drink Bud Light or Budweiser and eat Taco Bell and then wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
The same thing, but with like a house full of like 3,500.
And we've been, for our herd, we've been feeding the Tractor Supply 4 Health.
Nice.
Yeah, I got word today that Pixel's cat food is being discontinued.
Uh-oh.
So I bought
Better-
literally every single bag in the store.
Well, and just a heads up, find something to transition him to now and
I know.
start it.
Last
Start
time
with-
we transitioned him from kitten food
Mhm.
to adult food, it took 4 brands and quite a bit of puking and food dumping.
That's because like right now, whenever we go from the Iams to the 9 Lives or something, they always leave the dark red bits from the 9 Lives in the bowl. They won't eat the dark red bits, like the light brown and like the orangish colored stuff. They eat those pieces just fine. The dark red bits they leave in the bowl. They'll eat all but the red bits. I've watched the cats take in a mouthful and then spit out magically just the red bits. I don't know how they do it. They'll grab like a mouthful, like 3 or 4 pieces, and you'll sit there and watch them chew, but all of a sudden one solid red bit will pop out into the bowl. It's like, how the hell do you do that? Like, I heard tongue control, but still, it's an amazing sight. Like, if you've never seen it, watch your cat eat a food that
So
they like
I
part of,
watched
but not all.
Pixel. Pixel's a damn inefficient eater.
Yes, Pixel wants what Pixel wants. It doesn't matter what you want Pixel to want. Sounds like every cat I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So this is something I don't like about the Chimera. It's shipping with their extruder cable that has the wrong end.
You
I
feel
know.
free.
They use those weird ends over there in Europe. I swear to God.
You can feel free to send that Chimera with the weird ends on it to me. I will be more than happy to put it on.
No. I'll send you the cable.
So
The cable's only part way to what I need, but that's okay.
I got my order from 3D Fuel today, and it came with a loving note.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna say. I was gonna say. I knew that your boyfriend had something to say.
Yeah.
See how she doesn't deny it, guys? Look at the face.
We're not dating.
You're not dating either,
We are not dating.
but you're not dating either.
We are not dating.
How do you know? Have you asked him? I mean, I know certain things about him. I'm just saying, but
They're
still.
not dating. They're just having phone sex.
Well,
What?
Oh,
as
we
much
don't need to go there, dude.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
I would deny it, but I'm not entirely sure what that means.
And on that note, how about them sports? Go sports.
Go sport.
Yay, sports ball.
I won't make it really positive. So,
Yes, non-fam. A double negative is a positive. So,
Fine, we are not dating.
oh, you tripled it. Uh-oh.
It's sealed.
Yep.
Broke his heart.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So
get
is that-
hold of-
Up in left Texas.
that
So
just
was that
sounds like too much denial.
Rich that did the nerd?
No, it's Tanny.
No, that was Tanny. Her plutonic boyfriend, Tanny.
Uh-oh. Canadian Maker Project Ron's here. He's going to get upset here and there.
No, he left.
Dude, that was like 10
He
minutes
left.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, he left.
Why is the chat not scrolling? Nobody's talking in chat.
No,
That's
nobody's
pretty much
talking
it.
in chat. Non-fam was the last
We're all
one to
here.
say something. Yeah, we're all on stream.
Oh, okay. Cool.
well, according to this, there's 14 people watching.
Yes. Yes.
And I need to go get my own meter because I need to rewire this.
You need your own meter.
I need her. Well,
I must click here and pause this and click this and copy this.
Cat.
And then I must go here.
Oh yeah, cat food. The other thing is our ferals. We actually have on the Tractor Supply multi-cat, which is the cheapest garbage you can get.
the cheapest garbage you can get is a mouse out in the yard.
Well, that's why we feed the multi-cat. When it's really cold and whatever else, when it's nasty outside, I give them cat food. When it's not, I make them hunt. Well, we see it, or at least I do.
Weight and handle here. This isn't that bad. £22.
Alley cat.
Oh, a 22-pound bag of the IAMS diet cat food's only $30. It's not bad.
Yeah, they're not terrible, but when you can go through a 30-pound bag in like 3 days.
Stay away from the cheap cat food for a male cat. You will end up with urinary infections that are not fun.
No, Pixel only gets like name brand, like vet reviewed cat food. This is why I have a job, is so that Pixel can have his best life. And that I can feed the robot teams. See, but Dan, I do not have that problem. A 30-pound bag will last Pixel like 3 months.
That's what I was getting at. Like a 30-pound bag for me will last about, not 3 days. A 30-pound bag usually lasts about a week if I'm lucky. Because we feed them a cup in the morning and a cup in the evening, and we just scoop it into a big bowl because it doesn't matter. Not like a cup for all of them, but a cup apiece. You figure, in this case, 11 cats, it's like 11 cups of food. You throw it all together in a big bowl, and for the most part, our cats are communal eaters. They have no choice because, we actually have like 3 separate bowls because there's so damn many of them. We have 3 separate bowls. They are communal eaters. They all kind of come in together and eat. The only one that doesn't is our 3-legged cat, and that's because he, for some reason, has painted a big target on his back now, and all the cats want to play with him, but he wants to whine and cry like they are hurting him when they don't even touch him, and he's seriously whining as though they are. And it's like, Cookie, shut up. They didn't even touch you, and you're bigger than all of them. Because the 2 males that cause the birth of all these dadgum kittens, they're 10 pounds each. They're 10 pounds 2 ounces, 10 pounds 4 ounces at their last vet visit when they got fixed. And he definitely weighs more than that. He's probably, I'll have to put him on a scale, but I think he's closer to about 15 pounds for a 3-legged cat.
Yeah.
So
our 2 cats are 13. They just went to the vet yesterday.
Yeah.
Got all the shots and everything.
18?
Pixel is 18. Yeah, I saw a video. I forget what it was, what the cat's name was, but the cat was 36 pounds.
Holy shit.
I was like, my 3 male cats together weigh as much as this one cat. He was like 36 pounds. Like the woman picked him up and she was like she was hugging a damn, almost like she was hugging a bear cub. So damn.
What was it, a Maine Coon or something, or?
No, it was
a regular
orange.
cat.
It was an orange tabby. He was just
Garfield.
an orange. Yeah, he was just an orange tabby who apparently loved his lasagna. Quit ringing the damn bell. Smack her in the head when you open that door.
Well, you've all seen Pixel, and he is huge.
Alley Cat is actually $4 more than the multi-cat at Tractor Supply. One of our indoor cats, Gesundheit. She is about 24, 25 pounds.
Oh, Raven cures mad. You didn't tag him. Her. Her. Yeah.
Raven is stalking Dan. Dan ran away to deal with children.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Viking.
Hi guys.
Hey, Viking.
What's up?
What's up, vampire?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Viking fire.
Viking fire. Isn't that like a big fire?
Yeah, could be.
Hey, where's your fire, Viking? Did you manage to put out your printer, unlike somebody else?
Yeah, maybe. I moved it. Oh no!
Oh no, the whole house is on fire! Run,
Yeah.
run!
Fire.
That's only to
Oh,
mess
man.
with Justin.
Here comes the boss. She's coming down.
Uh-oh.
Wait, did Justin set another printer on fire?
No, not that I know.
He doesn't need to. We'll just go with the one.
She's
Oh.
waving hi to you, Devin, specifically.
Hi.
She
Sorry.
says hi.
Then I won't say hi back.
Yes.
Since it wasn't
yes.
me.
Devin is the kitty friend, yes. Yes.
Feel like-
She's going,
Aha, there's this.
yeah, you are the kitty friend because you have kitten. Oh, Miss Raven found you. Look at that. I wonder if it had anything to do with the tweet that I sent out just a few moments ago. Polymate Paul. I wonder if Polymate Paul's coming to hang out with us.
Justin, are you getting on stream?
He said he wasn't going to.
Yeah, he wasn't going to because he said something about the missus. Something about he had to spend time with the missus tonight. Yes.
So we're safe.
Yes. For the moment. Until he finds the link somewhere hidden and then he shows up magically.
Yep.
Yeah, Dan, it was because of Twitter.
Yes. Yes. I
What are we
see
supposed
that.
to be reading?
Oh no, no.
Comment
She's,
before that.
Raven is saying that she's not stalking anyone. She was just checking her tweets, and she meant to say
Ah.
reading, apparently not checking. Or she was just telling me to read, which I did. I read. I readed it. I readed it good.
Having a hard time deciding how I want to do this.
Might I suggest carefully?
Yes,
I
that is
was also going to suggest that. Justin,
fun.
the link is in chat.
yes.
And
Yes,
if you
you
want
see
the
that,
link,
you see that Mike finally got a better camera. Well, Mike is also on the other side of the room, so the camera looks great because he's so far away. Once he gets closer, you'll see that he's not on a potato, if that's what you mean. See, look, see, he's not on a potato. See, there he is. and even more so, Justin, is the fact that you haven't even noticed that Dr. Jekyll is here.
No, he did.
How
Oh,
have
he
you?
did.
He did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
He mentioned me.
Yeah, right here.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes. Yes.
I think I'm gonna bolt because I'm like really exhausted and gonna go to bed.
Okay, Llama.
That's fine. You leave, and somebody will join us here momentarily. Even though he said he wasn't going to stream tonight, he'll still be in.
Dang it.
yeah, he'll be in at some point.
You can tell
Yeah.
Bob's all excited.
Hey,
You can
Llama.
tell him. He was like, "Dang it!"
Bob's wife could join us.
I think she's starting supper. I heard her in the garage, which means
Yep.
she probably
Which
fired up
means
the grill.
Which means that
Oh,
Monkey
nice.
and Chris will be eating well this evening. What are you, Monkey, Chris, and Miss Renee eating this evening?
I have no idea.
Yes,
She's
she is making dinner. Yes.
Well, what's for dinner?
Yeah, because remember, Devin, and Ron live there too. I forgot about that. So yeah, Devin, what are you guys having for dinner?
Oh, us? I don't know.
Because apparently you and Ron and Chris and Monkey all live with Uncle Bob
Oh, we do.
and Aunt Renee. Yes, apparently. That was yesterday's discussion, was the fact that you all lived with Uncle Bob and Aunt Renee.
Oh, doesn't that sound good? Barbecue chicken, roast taters, and green beans.
It
Does
sounds
quite nice.
amazing. Devin, you'll have to tell me how good it is. Bob never tells us how good the food is, so you'll have to let us know.
I think Bob knows that if he tells us the food's good, we're all gonna show up.
But that's his fear, is that you're already there. But his fear is that more of us will all start to slowly
Yeah.
make our way into the house, and then
I'll be there soon.
see? I have a feeling it says out of all of us, I think Viking might be the only one who would actually be open, like welcomed with open arms. Like, come on in, because they'll just give him a chair, a corner, and say, "Here you go. If you need something, let us know." And he'll be like, "I'm good."
No,
He'll be like, "Just bring me my concentrate. I'm good."
she'd welcome myself and my wife because we'd bring the dogs.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Justin, it's right here on this piece of paper.
Oh, so now we're getting what it really is. We're all welcome. It's Dan who's not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You know,
If any of you welcomed me into your home, you would regret it within 5 minutes, because when the door opened and
There were-
all these kids kept coming into the house, and
No, my wife would actually like that.
That will
And then
fill
they
up the whole
open-
apartment.
yeah, they would open their mouth and they would start to talk, and then you'd be like, "Ew, mouth breathers, go get."
well, I don't think it would be the talking; it'd be all the food.
Take care,
I'm
Raven.
going to, yeah, just no cats. Yeah, I'm allowed, but just no cats. I will censor a little bit to what someone has commented my children as. They are, we'll say, marital trophies instead of the other term. They're my
See,
little marital. Yeah,
She says no cats because I'm allergic.
she likes her Bob enough to say no cats.
But see, as awesome as Bob is, I don't know if I want to live with Bob if I can't bring Pixel.
See, my loving wife has told me when I was like dealing with some stuff and I was having like these breakouts and stuff. So before I found out I was allergic to one of the most common things that's around, I thought I might be allergic to the cats, because as we got more cats, I got more and more red and itchy, and I was like, this isn't good. So I thought I was allergic to cats. My wife said, well, you'll just have to deal with it. Buy something. Not, oh no, we might lose you because of the cats, and you have like asthma and all these other problems. So, oh no, not that. You'll just have to deal with it.
So you remember how I told you my wife trains service dogs? She breeds Samoyeds, does the whole dog show thing and everything else?
I don't think I've ever heard it before.
Oh, well, I told Dan this earlier.
Yes.
We weren't talking about dogs.
My wife is allergic to dogs.
But she loves her doggies. Yes. I think I might remember you saying that once, Joyce.
Yeah. She's allergic to dogs and cats, and yet we have dogs and cats because of her.
I mean, I'm allergic to cats, but I still have Pixel.
I am so sorry, Tripod.
Hey, Tripod. Yeah, that's good, Renee.
The Arctic Cross Samoyeds currently hold, 8 of the top titles in the nation, and 3 in the world.
I've never had a show dog.
You don't want one.
I'm too lazy to train them.
No, really, dude, you really do not.
Yes.
The only good thing about dog shows for me is the deal I have with my wife, which is I help her get set up, I make sure she has what she needs, and then I go to the brewery.
Sounds like a win to me.
Mm-hmm. And I think there's current count 5 other dog show husbands that have the same deal. So we end up, every now and then, we all end up at the same show, and we're a group just going from brewery to brewery to brewery.
That sounds like a tournament wife.
Yeah.
They help drive kids to tournaments, drop them off, make sure everyone's there, and then they go shopping.
Yeah.
Hi, Lizzie fam.
Should it be straight, Mike?
Being a tournament husband.
Lizzie, so you remember the person I was telling you about who makes the wonderful macaroons?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
She's a very adorable dog.
She's part of our dog family.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
take
can't
care,
play with
Justin.
our dog.
See you,
I
Justin.
Bye.
Well, couldn't watching the stream in the living room on the big screen be considered like date night if you brought wine into it?
Yeah. You don't even need to bring wine. We can't see what's going on. There's no camera on the TV. You're safe. I mean,
So, Justin, do that. Watch the stream with your wife.
Justin, let your wife live out her Viking fantasy. I mean, he's right there. We'll never know. You don't have to tell us about it. It's okay. But on that note, let's change the subject.
Now, actually, Lizzie might live closer to you, Devin, than you do to me.
Really?
I think she's in Dallas. Justin,
Oh, if the wife's
all I
already
have-
drinking,
all I have to say to the wife is already drinking is because, well, she needs beer goggles to be with you.
Self-burn.
No. Burn is his printer.
True.
Have you renamed that printer yet? Does that printer have a fiery new name?
oh, Lizzie, I'm in Waco.
Yeah, that's where they had that thing happen that one time.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
What? There was that thing that happened there that one time. I mean, there was a lot of one things that happened there, lots of one times. So it could be any one of them. I mean, I'm not talking about David Koresh and the whole like burning down of the building with the kids and stuff. No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, I might have been, but
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Justin, tell her I'm sorry. I did not mean to imply that. I only meant to annoy you.
oh, Lizzie, you have a new best friend. His name is Doug. Doug's like Doug's a badass, and he likes macaroons.
She makes a key lime macaroon that, let's just say, she shipped us 3 containers of macaroons, and I ate 2 of them to myself within a week.
I was going to say, how many of them?
In the Dallas area, can I hit you up for some? I've never had a macaroon before, but I've heard they're good.
They're delicious.
I actually
Come on, stream.
I'm not actually a fan of macaroons, and I like hers.
She was going to go on stream to defend you. Bring it, wifey. Let's go. Come on. What's up? What are you looking for? Yeah, be careful.
Oh, we actually pick on
the
Justin
ones,
out of.
as far as I know, the ones you should stay in, but
Well,
we
Justin,
pick
if
on
she comes
Justin
on
as some
stream to
misguided
defend
form of
you,
love.
that means that we know she exists.
not only that, but that means she likes you, which means good choice in marrying her because she likes you enough to defend you. My wife, I had to fight to get her to come on stream, and she finally comes on a stream, and then she just hits me with flip flops and stuff. So my wife doesn't really like me. So again, I mean, at least your wife will come on stream and defend you. She likes you. Mine doesn't care.
So,
yeah,
Lizzie,
Lizzie, I will hit you up when I'm in Dallas next, which, well, who knows when that is because of COVID, but normally I'm in Dallas like once a month.
Yeah.
so
And
the one thing I do need to say is, Lizzie, if you need any robotics or 3D printing work, I'm sure you can trade that with Devin.
hey, Doug.
I will trade robotics consulting for food. I've
Doug.
done
One
it.
of these days, we need to
Doug.
see some of Devin's robots.
Look what I got for you, Doug. This is going out tomorrow. This will be getting sent to you tomorrow. Yeah.
Bob, I will get on a stream when I'm at school once school starts up and we've got robots.
I would love to see that myself.
Yeah, I'll stream when I'm at school one day.
I'm actually kind of shocked that some of the dog families watching.
All right, but I'm gonna hop off. Dinner is here, and I'll be
Okay.
back in like 15-20.
What's for dinner?
I don't know, but Dad
So
just
what-
texted me that it's here.
So when you hop back on, it might be somebody else hosting by that point because we are getting close to my hour.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we are getting close to his hour. So,
Great.
yeah,
See y'all.
Justin, fire up that stream, buddy. Get it ready. because we need somewhere to transition off to. I already streamed today. I can't do 2.
Wow, Dan.
Sure you can.
I need to be able to like sneak out, because if I do a second stream today, then I'm going to wind up back on everybody's radar, and I'm just managing to sneak off everybody's radar as the guy who streams all the damn time. I'm finally starting to get away from that, but yeah, it's not a problem. Doug. Like I said, it's going out tomorrow, bud. Like I said, I got it in a box of nothing, or I got a box of stuff for nothing more than shipping. So obviously, it's
all on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this kind of goes to your dog families. Do any of you guys send video chats between the dogs?
Some. Let's see here. Can I?
Ooh, that was almost bad.
We used to do that with our oldest dogs, litter mates. We're in contact with all of them.
We actually have a Facebook group called Art Across Family, and anybody who's a member of that group either has an Art Across dog or has been a part of our dog family for a long time.
Yeah, we have the same thing, but I was saying like specifically between dogs, like record one dog howling at the one.
Yes,
and then
that was what I was getting
reaction.
to. Every now and then we do Facebook. We have a Facebook Live running where one person's got a dog howling and then others are recording theirs reacting to it. It doesn't happen that often though, because with a Samoyed, it doesn't take much to get them howling.
Oh no, our Shilohs will instantly howl.
I'm working on a post-stream since nobody wants to do it. So give me just a moment, folks, and I'll have a transition link for everyone to hang out at if they would like to. And if not, I understand, and I don't blame you, because you find us entertaining.
No.
Bob's
I'm
out.
trying to cut down the time on a 7-day print.
I'm trying to cut down the time on a 7-day print.
Increase layer right.
So, here you go. For anybody who wants to annoy their dogs right now.
What is that? Oh, did you get your screws in? Or bolts?
Oh, yeah, I did. But this is
No.
SSR.
Solid state relay.
Yep.
Oh.
And a small mean bow. So yeah, it's coming together.
Julie is my wife, if you're wondering.
Yes. Not anymore, though.
She's either asleep or playing Tetris still. Which is why, now that we're at the hour mark, I am going to have to say I'm gotta go because it is her birthday.
Yes, go spend time with your wife. I have like,
to her.
I got like 2 seconds here, and I'll have you guys a link.
Okay.
So, 3.
So next
4.
Wednesday I'll be doing the stream again. I'm going to try to keep this to be my normal 1 hour on the weekdays. And not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I will be doing an impromptu stream at noon Central. And I know I've already got Geeky Faye lined up. I am attempting to get a couple other makers as well. So we'll see how that goes.
Cool. Okay. And there you go.
Okay. And for the rest of you, have a good evening and keep on making.
Yes. And for the rest of you, hang tight. I got a link for you.
See you over there. Channel.